Hi, Ash Creek Eagles. It's Mrs. Wildfang. I am going to teach you about our arrival expectations and safety procedures so that you are ready to come to school on our first day of limited in-person learning. It's important to be safe, be respectful, and to be responsible when arriving at school. There are also safety procedures to follow so that everyone stays safe and healthy. Some important things you need to know. So school starts each morning at 8 a.m. and students can arrive between 7:45 and 8. Students are not allowed to be at school before 7:45. So we hope that we want students here right at 7:45, but knowing that we begin class at 8. So come between 7:45 and 8. Students who don't feel well should stay home and contact their teacher. Okay, it's important that you don't come to school if you're sick. Okay, and if you ride a bus, you should contact your teacher to let them know that you're sick and you can't come. Have your grown-up help with this, and then have your grown-up help to notify our transportation department too, because the bus is coming to your house, so they need to know if you're not coming to school because you're sick. Kids should eat breakfast before coming to school each day. This is different than it used to be. We used to have school, kids would come to school and eat breakfast. Now, kids will get a breakfast when they leave school, and they should eat that the next morning before they come to school. So it's a little tricky, but we'll help you remember. So you need to eat your breakfast before you come to school. You should also use the restroom and wash your hands before you come to school each day, and make sure that you have your mask on before you arrive to school each day. This is really important. All students have to wear a mask, and all the grown-ups do too, as soon as they arrive on our school campus. And remember to dress comfortably for learning. Okay, so it's important to wear comfortable clothing to school. So sweatpants or other pants with elastic waistbands and shoes without laces are good things to wear to school. You need to be able to pull your pants up and down all by yourself to use the restroom at school. So grown-ups can't help kids with these jobs. So students really need to practice and make sure they're ready to do all these things all by themselves before they come to school. So what to bring to school? This is really important too. So you need to have a backpack or some kind of bag. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Okay, so something to put your things in. And inside you need to have a clean water bottle that has fresh water in it that's sealed really, really, really tight. Okay, so the lid has to be on really tight and it needs to have clean water in it. You don't have to buy a new water bottle every day, but you do need to have a clean water bottle with fresh water in it. Okay, you need to bring your Chromebook and bring your charger too. Okay, make sure it's charged. You charge it the night before, but just in case, it's a good idea to bring a charger. And you need to make sure you have any materials that your teacher says you need to bring. So if you have K-12 workbooks or activity books that your teacher says you need to have, make sure you bring those with you. And if you are one of our younger students, it's important to bring a clean change of clothes inside a sealed clear bag. Okay, so bring an extra pair of pants, maybe socks, but just in case, because accidents happen. So you need to have those in a bag and tucked inside your backpack. And we also ask that every student brings an extra mask. We will have extra masks at school in case a student needs one, but it's a good idea to bring one with you in case it breaks or you sneeze or something, okay? Because we want to wear clean masks. And a reminder that we are asking kids to leave your toys at home. Okay, we only get to have you for 2 hours for limited in-person learning. So please leave your toys at home and play with them as soon as you get home. Okay. So if you arrive by car, you're going to be dropped off along the gates next to the covered area in the morning. So here's my pretend car. It's pulling up here. Okay. An adult like me will meet you at your car to see how you're feeling before you walk. To join your group line. So the kids will be lined up over here. I might come to your car and say, good morning, I'm so glad to see you. How do you feel today? Okay, and ask some other questions. Before your parent or caregiver drives away, we'll check in with you about how you're feeling. Then you're going to walk over to the white lines to join your group, and you're going to wait until it's time for everybody to go into the school building together. Okay, if you come to school on a bus, you're going to be dropped off in the bus loop in front of the school. So just like we've always done, the bus will pull up here and you'll be dropped off. So an adult will meet the bus. Okay, it might be me or someone else, and they're going to say, how you feeling today? Checking in with some questions. Okay, and then you will walk together into the building through the front doors, and on your way in, you're going to use hand sanitizer. You're going to wait inside, safely inside the main doors. You're going to keep distance from others until it's time to join your small learning group. Okay, so an adult will stay with you and you'll join the rest of your group once it's time. If you walk to school, you should walk safely by staying on the sidewalks and by using the crosswalks. Okay, so make sure you follow all the sidewalk rules and be safe. Okay, it's also a good idea to put your mask on before you even leave your house in the morning so you don't forget. So you're going to walk directly to the covered area. And just like if you are dropped off by a car, you come on the bus, an adult is going to greet you, say, yay, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, and check in about how you're feeling. We want to make sure everybody feels good before they go inside the building. So we need to check in on people. Then you're going to join your small group, just like if you're dropped off by a car, and you're going to wait on the white lines until it's time to go into the building together. Okay, so for health and safety, for the health and safety of everyone, it's very important that you stay in your class line under the covered area until it's time to enter the building together. And we get excited to see each other, so you'll have your mask on, you can wave, right? And greet others with a wave. And just remember that we always keep our hands and bodies to ourselves at all times. So when it's time to enter the building, an adult will lead the line towards the bike rack doors. So you'll go from the covered area in or past the bike racks into the doors. And you're going to make sure that you keep 6 feet of distance from others at all times. We'll go in through these doors. So as you enter, everyone will stop, adults and kids, to get hand sanitizer before walking into the hallway. And you will then follow the hallway expectations as you stay in line and walk to your learning space. So you're always going to maintain your 6 feet of distance from others. And you're going to do this by stepping on the distance markers as you walk. Okay, so we have blue and yellow distance markers. There's me, I'm standing on a blue dot. And when you're in line, if I'm standing here and another person is here, I am going to wait until this person moves to the next dot, then I'm going to move to the next dot. Okay, those are things that something that we have in all of our hallways to help students remember to stay a safe distance from others. Okay, when you arrive to your assigned learning space, you will hang your backpack and your coat on the back of your chair, and then you will get your Chromebook ready and prepare for your morning meeting that starts at 8. Okay, so as soon as you get inside, you're going to hang up your backpack and your coat on your chair. We're not going to use cubbies, so you'll keep everything right with you. You'll make sure your water bottle is ready and tightly sealed. So you have that if you need it, and then make sure your Chromebook is all ready to go. Okay. Thank you for always being safe, respectful, and responsible while at school. By following our school-wide expectations and safety procedures, we keep ourselves and others safe. We can't wait to see you for limited in-person learning. Thank you.